Have you got to hold it the whole time?
I'm going to have to hold it, yeah. Where's Paul? Can't get you all in.
Well, you go in there then.
Go where? Well, that's not going to be any good, is it?
Don't worry about me. You keep you to me.
Well, I'll swing it round to you.
You swing it.
Bournemouth 1, West Ham United 1. So, good point away.
I think so.
People are complaining that we dropped 2 points.
No, I don't think so. I think we'd have all taken a point at the kick-off. And first half, we were half decent. Second half, well, fell away a bit. But, yeah, why not? Okay, we conceded late, but it's a good point.
I agree. Paul, your thoughts?
Yeah, happy with the point in the end. Shame to miss out on the free kick on the 90th minute, but you know they kept on knocking on the door. So yeah, fair point in the end.
Yeah. Oh, what happened there?
It's the light in the bedroom going out.
Okay. So first half, I mean, the first 10-15 minutes or so, they were right into us, and we weren't getting our balance, were we?
Yeah, but they're always going to be. If you're the home side, unless it's West Ham, you expect the home side to dominate early doors and come at you, you know. And we held on, you know, and then we just came into the game and we got more into it. Paqueta does Paqueta things.
Annoying and at the same time can be mercurial.
Yeah. Kudos does Kudos things. And, you know, I just wish they could find a place for Somerville in that side.
Yeah, I mean, it was the lineup was quite interesting because we didn't have no Todibo.
He's got a bad toe.
So people say.
Yeah, well.
So people say. No Todibo. I know you don't rate him, do you? So
He's average.
He's average. So all this fuss, it sounds as if people are saying that he's injured, but we kind of know otherwise. And allegedly, and Mavropanos stepping in.
He did well today.
He didn't have a bad game.
Can you mind those
He's average as well.
Don't worry about mince pies.
They are Waitrose, you know.
We're not advertising Waitrose unless they want to pay me. So the back line, we knew that Emerson was out because he's suspended.
Yeah.
So we had to make do. We had to shift players around, and he had a choice, didn't he? He could have brought Cresswell in, and I think we're all quite glad that he didn't.
Yeah. Apart from me, I think it's Cressy's birthday today. Happy birthday, Cressy.
Yeah.
We know you're a fan of the show.
But Wan-Bissaka did all right at right back, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sorry, left back. Tell me about Soufal. Who wants to talk about Soufal?
Soufal, he'll give you 100%.
Yeah.
And he gives 100% every time. You know, his legs have gone a tad, haven't they?
Yeah.
We can see that when he first came to us, we all thought he was mustard.
Yeah.
And we all still like him, and we all know that he puts in a shift. But maybe it's time to just move along a little bit. Perhaps he can come in for the last 10 minutes or so and cause mayhem.
But not starting a game.
But he's not there to start a game now, I don't think. And Emerson will come in next week anyway. You know, when he's finished his ban.
Was he banned for Brighton?
No, it's just a one-game ban.
Just a one-game ban, so Emerson will be back on Saturday even.
He gives us more.
He does give us more, but we saw a glimpse of the future, didn't we, tonight?
Young lads, two young lads.
Ollie Scarles came in at left back and he got himself in there, didn't he?
Yeah.
He put some challenges in.
One particularly good one.
Yeah.
You can see he's been learning from Cressy.
And then right at the death, Caelan Casey came in to shore up the defence.
Yeah, and he's, you know, He didn't look out of place at all.
But it's
Was that after they scored? No.
Yes,
it's just
I think so.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the final minutes because they added 8 minutes. Where did they get 8 minutes from?
Penalty.
VAR,
Yeah.
penalty, substitutions. There's a couple of Bournemouth players like
Rolling around as if they,
yeah.
Clivert.
Him and Adilson up front. You know, they rolled around as if they'd been sniped. Unbelievable.
What are you doing with that?
I'm trying this Waitrose Christmas mince pie.
You go. I think you should go for it.
They're for show, not to be eaten.
Not for show. Right, first half. So after the first sort of 10 minutes or so when they were at us, you know, we got into the game and we dominated the first half. We had all the chart, hit the bar with Bowen.
Yeah.
You know,
So I thought that was going in.
I thought that was going in. I thought that was going in. Yeah, absolutely. But we came away in the first half and we not disappointed, but thinking we should have, we should have taken advantage of that. Absolutely. So the second half, we knew they were going to come at us, and
They battered us for.
they did, but we weathered the storm.
We stood up to it.
Yeah, we weathered the storm.
What
So
do you think of that anyway? Like it?
Not quite as good as M&S.
no, I don't think they are. They look quite cheap, actually. You know, Waitrose, if you're watching this, I'll send you my my sponsorship invoice in the morning.
Well, I think they're rather nice myself. I think they are number one on the Christmas list.
This isn't a mince pie program.
Oh right, okay, we'll carry on then.
So yeah, they battered us in the second half, but we weathered the storm. I think the one thing that disappointed me, you know, I was saying to you during the game, is we just kept giving the ball back to them. And you said, you know, there's a lack of quality, isn't there?
Definitely.
You know.
I'm afraid to say.
Yeah, and
A bit of quality, you know.
Someone who's going to sit on the ball and pass it around.
And we all want Paquetá to do it.
we all want Paquetá to do that.
But
And
he's not going to.
Yeah, he just doesn't, does he? That's the thing.
And Souček hasn't got it in him. Bless him.
And with the greatest of respect, I mean, I've praised Souček over the last few
Absolutely.
years, but he was the one that gave the ball away more than anyone else tonight.
And Salah, decent, you know, solid. I always say. I think there's a player there.
Again.
But he didn't
Average.
turn up today.
He was
He
average.
did okay. He was just solid, you know.
He got a booking and he's out.
He's out for the next game, so there's going to be more changes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, everyone got excited because the BFG came on. Not you.
The big friendly giant.
The big friendly giant came on because we're not allowed to swear on this channel. What did you make of Paul? What did you make of Fulkrug?
I think his first touch was an overhead kick. You know, it wasn't anywhere near the goal, but you know, he put himself about. He tried. He wanted to make an impression.
And he had a good header that we all thought was
That
going
was
in.
going in, wasn't it?
Either side of the goalie, and it was
That
it.
was it.
And that's what led to the penalty, or was that when the penalty?
No, that is. I thought it was a
He
separate
crossed
play,
over,
but
didn't
yeah.
he?
Now, let's be really, really honest. If that penalty was given against us, we would have been absolutely steaming.
Yeah, I expect so. But
I don't think so. I think it was a penalty.
It was the slightest of touch.
One of the guys just along from me said, "Yeah, I saw it." He said, "I saw his hand in there,"
Okay.
and he saw it. I didn't see it. You didn't see it,
Yeah.
and it was only the BFG that appealed for it by all accounts.
And then Paquetá, we all held our heads in our hands, didn't we, for a moment?
well, yeah, why didn't Bowen take it?
Yeah.
But Paquetá wanted to take it.
He wanted it, and maybe that was the confidence booster. I mean, you could see how much it meant to him when he scored and we started singing his name. We could see that he appreciated that, didn't he?
Kissing the badge.
And all that, yeah. So maybe, and there was a comment made when I put up the video of the goal, of the penalty. One of the viewers said that apparently when Paquetá went over and thanked Lopetegui, or seemed to sort of celebrate with him, apparently some of the players on the bench seemed to be upset by that. So, what is going on in the background? Maybe it's not the likes of Paquetá that are causing the disruption and the problems. Maybe it's other players. And I think maybe you said it, Paul. If they're not, or maybe you, whoever, if they're not getting game time, they're throwing their toys out.
Well, I said that, didn't I?
You said that.
But you said yourself that Ings should have gone in the summer pretty much, would he?
No, he wants to go on a free at the end of the season.
Yeah, and someone will pick him up.
Someone will pick him up, sign him, give him a signing on fee. So that's why he did it. So if Ings is upset, apparently according to what one of the viewers said, well, tough shit, really.
Hey, language, Timothy.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. So, all in all, a good point.
Yeah, I really do. I think it was a good point. I didn't necessarily think that we would get anything today.
They've rolled over some good teams.
Yeah. Because you come in there and it's a tight ground. Sometimes they get behind it. They've got an annoying little drummer.
The one that was called
He got his own song. Of course, I didn't join in at all. But
that won't be on Match of the Day, will it, or any other highlight? No, what the song?
He was given his own song, and those that were there will know what it was. It was very funny.
Apparently, Trudge is saying Bournemouth had 29 shots. I think most of them came in the second half, didn't they? They seemed to. They peppered our goal, didn't they?
On the second half, they were unlucky not to score.
There was one little spell when
Fabi made
a couple of good saves.
Well, I was going to ask.
One and they were piling in there, and it just didn't go in.
Well, I was going to ask you, your man of the match.
For me, Fabianski.
Yeah.
He's up there. If he could have got to that free kick,
he should have done.
We'd have liked to.
He can't get that much spring off 40-year-old legs now.
No. But as you said, Paul, there's we need a class keeper.
We do. We all want to see Areola come back in the team and win his. He doesn't inspire.
He doesn't inspire me. He doesn't.
We forget all too soon what Areola's done for this team.
Well, I don't think he dominates the box enough. We need a keeper that's going to come out. Look at those goals that Arsenal scored.
Yeah.
From corners. What the hell? You need a keeper that's going to come out and do that. And yes, okay, Fabianski punched someone in the head, but he didn't look as if he could get up.
I'm surprised. If he was going to punch him, he should have just punched his lights out completely.
Absolutely.
Saliba or whoever it was.
The guy went down like a dying swan. But Fabianski doesn't dominate his box enough. He's a great shot stopper.
Areola or Fabianski?
Fabianski. He's a great shot stopper.
Areola's a good goalie, but not a great goalie.
Not a great goalie.
And Fabs has been a great servant for us, and we mustn't forget that.
So, moving forward, Lopetegui, 4 points in 2 games. So we've won 1, drawn 1. We've got Brighton to come this weekend, which...
Well, that's the home banker, isn't it?
Well, you would like, I think so. You would like... Now, this debate, Lopetegui out and all this stuff.
He doesn't inspire. He doesn't inspire. His tactics don't inspire. But his team selection doesn't inspire.
But we've got to get behind him.
Okay.
Well, after today's performance, though, Paul,
it was better, but he wasn't going anywhere anyway. We all knew he's there until at least Christmas, and if he keeps performances like today.
So that's the question I'm going to ask. So if we beat Brighton, or if we get a point from Brighton,
he's not going anywhere, is he?
Yeah, and then if we beat Southampton,
and turn over Liverpool.
Well, but if we get more points up to the Liverpool game, would you say? I agree with you.
We have to support him.
I think he's here for the season.
Yeah. I think he's here for the season. We have got to support him, haven't we?
He doesn't inspire.
He doesn't. However, he picked up yet another yellow card today.
He did.
He's passionate. He's passionate. He's passionate. He's not just taking the money and running, is he?
No.
You can tell that he's into
Well,
he's into it, but
you could say that he knows that you get wet in the dugout at the London Stadium, so he might be wanting to sit up in the stand out of the rain.
what, coming up to another suspension, you mean?
Yeah, have a suspension for a home game. Sit up in the stand, watch everybody else in the
You could sit with Sully, couldn't he?
first 8 or 9
And
rows.
he's,
Get
and he's
soaked.
third.
I thought she ditched him.
Well, apparently she has, yeah. Yeah, she has, yeah.
He wasn't supplying the Ann Summers gear anymore.
So, 1 point, Bournemouth. Can't say better than that.
No.
Well, all right. Couple of minutes to go. You could have said 3 points. But
We
there
knew
you
we
go.
were hanging on.
We were.
On.
We were. We knew. We felt it, but
Yeah,
you know.
it's a shame.
It's a shame we didn't hold on for 3 points, but it's a good point.
It's a good point. I agree. And like you said, Paul, you know, they've turned over some decent teams. So for us to come here and get a point at their ground
It's not
is not a bad
shabby.
shout.
It's
Yeah.
not too shabby.
And we've had some good results against them over the year. We haven't lost in the last 7 now. Oh no, we've lost one in the last 7 at their, I think, here. So that ain't bad. That ain't
And
bad.
if you remember when we played them at the start of the season in the cup, they mullered us.
Absolutely mullered us.
And
But
we
we
beat them 1-0.
But we beat them. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Handball, offside.
I know, but
Yeah. But so to come down here, we must have improved them, haven't we?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
got a point out.
yeah, yeah, fair play. All right, last words.
Come on, you Irons.
Onwards and upwards. It's
And look at the state of that shirt. He
fantastic, isn't it?
He doesn't fail to deliver. There you go. Thank you all for watching. It was a bit impromptu, but you know, 1-1 at Bournemouth.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong. And we'll go and beat HVNYZ. What a shirt! Trust me, it's not the shittest shirt he's got, but it is. It's ridiculous.
There
is
are
Christmas.
There are watches on
It
it.
is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There you
But
go.
time on his side.
Usual wants to know if you're top and tailing tonight. No, thank goodness we all. See, I booked the place and I never let them down because I'm fucking shocked that this place is quite decent.
3 bedrooms.
3 bedroom with a living room. There you go.
Paul said he's going to miss me tonight, but
I'm going to miss my cuddle, won't I?
That poke in the back. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon.
oh my God.